All right, Anthony, on our podcast, back for another episode. Look who's here at the beginning.
And look who's not here.
You're on a killer streak. All right, lots of topics on this episode. R. Kelly on suicide watch, and he's suing the prison because of it. We've got Mike Lindell, who got his phone record subpoenaed. The cruise ship threesome brawl. Ricky Martin apparently has a big secret. We've got tons of speculation on what that could be. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. We've got a molesting orangutan, a molestatang, we're calling it. And of course, we've got a Texas horse perv. We've got from checkout girl to cam girl, the professional bridesmaid, and where is Frankie C? I don't know.
I feel like there's a lot of sexual topics, so excuse me for all my that's what she said.
Let's go. J-Subs, this episode was tailor-made for you. It's very sexual and not political whatsoever.
Thank you. It's perfect. Stuff I do know about.
All right. Let's start with the big story. Moments ago, R. Kelly filed a lawsuit against the same prison, by the way, that Ghislaine Maxwell is in. How about that? The amount...
That's sus.
The amount of assholiness per capita in that building is unbelievable right now.
I mean, it's crazy.
He actually cited her and Epstein in his complaint, basically saying that he's not suicidal. The Brooklyn Detention Center is putting him on suicide watch because he just got 30 years for being a really bad piece of shit.
Disgusting.
Very disgusting. And they're not taking any chances. I don't blame them. How could you blame them? The guy got 30 years to life. Guy's out of his fucking mind.
I mean, he still doesn't think he did anything wrong. So,
yeah. He said he's in a single cell with no bed rails, no showers, no shaving, no toilet paper. He's being forced to eat meals with his hands. He's been shut off from loved ones. I will give him this. He did make one interesting point. He said it's ironic that inmates on suicide watch don't even receive psychiatric care.
Yeah, he's right. He's right. Sorry.
I hate to say it, but that's a great point by R. Kelly. Fucking twisted psychopath.
Agree. Oh, DJ just loving the hair. No, this is I was in the pool and I did not feel like washing my hair and doing it again. So thank you, DJ.
I think it's working.
Crazy. I think it's crazy.
I think it's working. How much have you had to drink tonight?
This is my second margarita. That's it.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Nothing for me, you know.
J-Sabs is having margaritas. Yeah, do you see a problem with this? We don't have margaritas? Right, but you could remedy the situation, right? How long do you think?
Go ahead.
How long do you think it's going to take you to realize I'm asking for a margarita?
2 minutes. Are your parents still there?
Yes.
Oh, so you get to have parents in the house sex tonight.
Which is your favorite kind of sex, is it not?
Hands down. It's better to me than, wait, hold on. Your mind's going to be blown. It's better to me than hotel sex.
I don't think hotel sex is that great. You think hotel sex is good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Huh. Let me think about this.
But it's not as good as parents in your house sex.
The sneaking around thing.
Sorry, Mom and Dad.
See, I don't think it's a problem that you do that while they're over your house, but but you only go to their house to do that, and that's what I think is an issue, especially the ones in the middle of the day.
Oops.
Yeah.
Sorry, Mom, again.
Your poor mother. Does she still watch the podcast? I can't imagine she does.
She does catch things here and there.
Did she catch the salad thievery story?
Oh God. You know what? I don't know. I've got to ask her that. She'll be terribly embarrassed. She might delete me from Facebook if she knows exactly what happened.
Good morning to Oceania and everybody else in Australia right now. Welcome aboard. It's going to be a perfect one. So anyway, R. Kelly is on suicide watch. Good for him. Trying to think about this hotel sex. What's so great about hotel sex?
Um,
Because you could be loud. That's what my wife just said.
I feel like okay, so if you're in a hotel, you're usually there and you're usually gonna sleep overnight, right? So that means you don't have to like do anything after. Like you don't have to clean up, you don't have to like you know
Yes.
what I mean? Like there's no like, oh, I have to go like clean the bathroom or clean the kitchen or pick up my screaming kid from her bed for the
Yes.
last 2.5 minutes.
That's a good point. And you know what? Usually, and this was more before kids than now, but still now to a degree, you're got nowhere to go. Like you said,
Mhm.
you can have like maybe a drink down at the hotel bar, get a little sloppy, go back
Ooh,
upstairs.
yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Mhm.
because you're at a little bit of an adventure. Okay, I could see that. I could see that. More exciting now, post kids, or did it make a difference pre kids? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if that really made much of a difference pre kids because you could be as loud as you want pre kids.
I still think there's a certain aspect to it. Yeah.
Is there
Yeah.
excitement to it?
Mhm.
Did you ever
Oh
have
god.
make your husband call you Juliana and pick you up from the hotel bar?
No.
Did you ever call him Clive?
No. Okay, maybe.
All right, the Modern Family people are rolling over on that one. That was pretty good.
They did
Um,
do that. I knew that.
Jumpstart Coffee sponsors our episode. You know, you will have better sex on Jumpstart Coffee. Have we talked about this?
We haven't, but let me tell you, I agree.
I got a little bit more energy, knock it in a little bit harder. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Also keeps the rhythm going a little bit faster, which is also quite necessary. So the ladies tell me. You can get some Jumpstart Coffee Company. Support your country because they support the Navy SEAL Foundation and have better sex. Now, is there anything better than both of those things?
Nothing.
Nothing. Not a good thing. Good coffee, good sex, supporting those who support your freedoms. That's what I'm talking about with Jumpstart Coffee Company. Order with the link in the description below for the best tasting coffee that we have ever had. Save 15% off your purchase when you use the promo code AOA15. Thank you so much to the fine folks over at Jumpstart Coffee Company for making such a wonderful product and for supporting the Navy SEALs and the Navy SEAL Foundation. Truly extraordinary. 50% of what they make, by the way, goes to the Navy SEALs. It's not one of those, oh, we'll knock them 5%. 50, 50. It's a good deal. That is a good deal. The January 6th committee has subpoenaed Mike Lindell's phone records. What I find hilarious about this is in the countersuit that Mike Lindell filed, he says, and I quote, he has had nothing to do with the election. So he's acting like he's being persecuted now because he's like, I don't have anything to do with the election. I don't know why they want my phone records, which I thought was pretty hilarious.
Hmm. Hmm.
Yep.
Um, I mean, it is. It's not a good pillow. I don't know if you ever tried.
No, I've not. Have you had, do you have a my pillow?
I had to return it because that's how bad it was.
Wow.
Okay. I'm very anal about my pillows. Like,
I gotta tell you something. Between this and the Roe v. Wade thing, you are losing your conservative base right now. A big shift is
okay,
happening. Go ahead. You like to
here
have anal on a pillow. You were saying. Oh no, wait, hold on. Go ahead. You were saying.
you need pillows for anal. Okay, so he's like, yeah, I know that's true. Um, I like. Listen, that's what she said. I know it's gonna say it right now. I like a very firm pillow. I do
Okay.
not I do not like a flat, soft pillow. I think that's the most disgusting thing in the world. Like it's gross. So I had a pillow for like over 10 years old. And my mother was like, you have to throw this out. And I was like, no, it's like the best because it's so hard and it feels so good. So I bought their firm pillow. It was not it was not hard at all, and I was like, "Oh," I tried sleeping on it one night, I could not sleep the whole night. I was like, "Yeah, this is going back tomorrow." So anyway, I bought a different kind of pillow, not a My Pillow. So I don't know what people like. If you like a soft pillow, I guess, but mm-mm,
So what you're
no.
saying is Mike Lindell couldn't get it hard enough the way you like it.
Correct.
Got it. Got it. Following.
Mhm.
I'm following. It's easier to get out all these horrific sexual innuendos without Frank constantly trying to blame Trump for anything.
Right.
We would
Right.
have been at a 20-minute Trump tirade by now.
It would have been like, "Mike Lindell sucks. He likes Trump. He just sucks. He's an asshole."
I miss Frankie C. Don't you miss him?
Yeah. I do. I do.
Yeah. I don't know where he is though. That's the problem.
I have a theory, but that's not till later. Unless you want to do it now.
No, let's do the cruise ship threesome brawl. I have a lot of questions about this. I'm sure people have seen the video by now. It's kind of been like everywhere.
Right.
But for those people who haven't, there was a three. Here's what I like about this story the most. They're still kind of finding a way to blame it on Staten Island, which I think is so New York. Because they're like, it happened underneath the Verrazano Bridge, which is
Right.
like, it's trashy Staten Island. What else would you expect? But basically, a Carnival cruise ship was on its way back from like a week voyage. Last night, 2 a.m., a massive brawl breaks out. 40 to 60 people, they're estimating. The video is crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're saying it's all because of a threesome that occurred. My question is, so I mean, you tell me if I got this wrong, Jay Sabs.
Okay, go ahead.
From what I understand, like when I hear this story, I go, oh, okay. So a couple invited somebody else over and things went awry. In this
No?
particular case, no, it was somebody's significant other, somebody else's significant other, and I don't even know who the hell the third person was.
Oh.
Because as I understand it, the significant others of the two people that were involved were the ones who fucking started the brawl.
Oh shit.
And then I don't even know how 57 other people get involved in something like that.
You know what? You never truly know how these like big brawls actually start. Like, well, big thing, alcohol. Because
Mm-hmm.
there's a lot of people who like to fight when they get a little alcohol in them.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know anyone like that? Don't look at me.
um no, no. I don't think we know anybody like that. I think people in our little friend circle like to get a little sassy when they're drinking. I don't know about looking for a fight, like a fist fight.
Oh,
Oh
really?
wait, no, I do know
Tell me
some.
more.
I do
Tell
know
me
somebody.
more. Who do you think likes to get sassy when they get drunk?
I definitely do.
Okay.
I think your brother does.
Okay.
I think your brother-in-law does.
Oh yeah.
It's kind-hearted and funny, but he likes to get a little sass.
Okay.
I
Wait.
think what?
So I know you missed, and it's okay. You missed the dinner at the golf outing the other day.
Yes.
My husband actually got a little drunk,
Your husband got drunk?
and I had to tell him, "Can you like stop talking?" I mean, and
You-
you know that doesn't happen. But anyway, okay. So you don't really know anyone who likes to fight.
I know one
Okay,
person. We know one. We know one. We know this person.
me and you.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen them. He's part of a trio that likes to fight.
Oh, I know who you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
That's it. Why, you know somebody else? You think it's somebody else?
I do. You don't know this person, but your wife knows this person. She Okay, so I couldn't really go ever drinking with her because I knew it was going to end up in a fight. The last time I did, we went to a karaoke place. Me, husband, her boyfriend.
Mm-hmm.
She started drinking, and what happened? She's like, that girl over there keeps giving me dirty looks. And I'm like, no, she's not. She's like, I'm gonna go ask her where her problem is. And I'm like, oh God, here we fucking go. Here we fucking go.
Wait, and you met this person on a vacation?
No.
Oh.
And then we had threesome. And Glenn is correct. Nobody on pod ever starts a fight. Too busy searching for munchies. He's 100% right.
Excellent point, Glenn.
Oh, thank you, Brian. J Sabs, when's your birthday? I think it's close. Close-ish. It's a month from tomorrow. So August 2nd.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Brian, for letting me know that. We would have missed that one.
So that night we actually had to leave because she asked the girl. I don't know exactly what she said, but I could tell from the girl's face that she was annoyed that she said something to her. So I was like, you know what? Let's go to this different karaoke spot. And she was like, do you think I should like maybe push her? And I was like, no, I don't think that's a good idea. Let's go. Yeah, she likes to fight. Like she likes to like physically fight too. So
I
no.
don't get that. I really don't understand that.
Sometimes alcohol gives people like, what is that, liquid courage? So
Yeah,
they're
I
like,
guess so.
yeah, I could take this person. I'm like, no, you can't. Sorry.
See, I don't think that way though. I think like let's make some more jokes. Let's fucking fuck
Mm-hmm.
around with some people. Not let's go get into a fist fight. Because don't you
Right.
get like mellowed out when you get drunk? Like you just get like mellow.
Some people, not everybody.
You
But
talking
back
about
to the
Irish people? I felt like an Irish dig.
kind of.
Okay.
um, so this threesome. Okay, so this is interesting because, like you said, it's not a couple asking another friend in person. It's two people from two different relationships.
Right.
Now, I'm gonna make the joke again, but you think you think they hung out after this cruise? No. Vacay friends? No. I know you made a joke last time, several actually, that weren't you scared when you met these people on vacation if they wanted like swing with you guys? No. I
Yes.
never got that feeling from anyone who we made vacation friends with.
I don't understand how you can't get that feeling.
I really never did.
I
I
mean,
never
it
did.
it doesn't make sense to me, you know? I don't I don't know, especially especially when they go, "Would you like to come back to our boat in the middle of
Uh,
the pitch black ocean?"
First of all, no, they said boat and we thought it was at the dock, but it was like I said, like I don't know how many yards out into the ocean.
Okay, but even if it okay, let me ask you this. I'm glad we brought this back up
He
again.
still can't get over it. Go ahead.
Let me ask you this. Let's say you're not in a water type situation. Let's say you're at a bar and they go, "Our hotel room is right over here. Do you wanna come back and hang we got a huge suite. You wanna come back and hang out in our hotel room?"
Yeah, why not?
Oh my
It's just
god, you're just fucking
it's
around with me now. You're just messing with me now. No way. No way. Would you really?
okay. You know what? Me and my husband are going on vacation in a couple of weeks. Should we take bets to see if I'm going to make friends or not?
Yes, we really should. We
Okay.
really, really should.
Okay.
I have
But
to
honestly, I never felt like anything sexual was going to happen or somebody wanted something sexual from us, from the people we made friends with. And remember, I told you that couple we made friends with, they were like older, and then the guy passed away because he got hit by a driver in a
right.
hit and run. They were cruise people. They were cruise people. And you know what's pretty funny? Which I didn't tell you this last time. When she posted pictures on Facebook, good. I don't even know how I'm gonna say this. I don't even know how to say it, I'm just gonna say it. She posted a picture and she was in like a kind of like like see-through white pajamas, and you could see her big 70s bush.
The cruise people, you mean? Holy shit. Can I tell you something? Can I be honest with you? I think
Good.
all of these couples are swingers, and you just never had that second or third hangout where the swinging actually happens.
Okay.
That's my honest opinion. That is the God's honest truth. I really think that these are all swinger types.
Okay.
And it's that kind of thing where they're like, well, I have to feel comfortable or this. First of all, I feel like I know more about swingers now than ever before because of TikTok. I
Right.
fucking learned about
And me. I know.
swing.
I know. Now, guess what? Now, when we go on TikTok later on, what's going to be for your page?
Yeah.
Swinger stuff.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Okay. I'm scrolling the other day and I get one and it was like, why am I a swinger? It was the one where they point and she
Mm,
goes, a tighter connection to my husband. How? I don't understand it. I don't understand how sucking another man's penis gives you a tighter connection to your husband.
right.
Put your
In that
husband's
case,
penis in the
in
mouth.
that case, I want to be tied to somebody.
And then it goes like this, build more trust. I mean, I get it. It's like they won't be sneaking around behind your back cheating on you, but I don't think that person's ready for a relationship if that's what you're fucking worried about to begin with.
So you probably get this person because we get the same people a lot. I feel like.
A lot. And
It's,
let me tell you something before you finish the sentence. I'm ready to end my friendship with your brother
why?
over this because I watch TikTok and then 3 days later he sends me an Instagram reel of the same thing and it's like just
Oh,
go on TikTok already. I am
right,
tired. And then every time I go, maybe I haven't seen it cuz you can't see what it is. It just says Instagram reel.
right,
And then I
right,
click on it and it's like, "Oh, I saw this on TikTok 3 days ago, grandpa. Get with the fucking times." Go ahead, you were
right.
going to say.
Come on. It's the blonde one with her husband, and she always like she always has to say like, "Oh, I'm picking this girl for our bed tonight," or "My husband doesn't mind if I go with this guy." I forgot her name, and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Well, okay, good for you." But very, very proud these people. Very proud. I
Hugely proud.
I don't get it. I don't
Here
get. I still don't like that my husband looked at the girl's ass from 22 years ago in high school. You know what?
Glenn's
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
Go ahead.
Glenn says polyamorous huge right now. Is it bigger now or is it just more people are talking about it? Because I will say, and by the way, this is no judgment. If you're happy doing this, I'm happy for you. I just can't wrap my head around it to this day. Cannot understand it. Don't get it.
I told you about, like I said, this couple that I know. Her thing was that so they did used to have threesomes with another girl.
Mhm.
And the married woman, the wife, was like, I don't mind doing it because I know he's gonna try to cheat on me anyway. And I'm like, so then why are you with him?
That's what I'm saying. Like that can't be comfortable.
So she said because she did it because like she knew it was just gonna eventually happen anyway, like it doesn't matter. And I'm like, so okay, all right.
I also have this thing where how who like I feel like the person who brings it up first is the one who's on the most unhappy.
Well, yeah. So that girl no longer lives here. She moved like upstate, whatever. So I wonder if they have a new person or they just don't do that anymore.
Mm,
So I don't know. And also, where do they find the time? Like,
excellent point.
I
I can't
mean,
find the time to hang out with people that I legitimately want to hang out with.
right,
They're basically dating.
right.
Who's got
So
fucking
how?
time for that?
I don't know.
Oh my god, and getting to know each other and all that shit.
Oh,
And that
look
and
what
that's
Bird wrote. Go ahead.
that's the thing. It's like we've got to know each other. We have drinks. We like who's got time for all this stuff? It's become very normal. I'd be willing to be in a poly relationship with the right people.
Good for you, Bird. Do you remember when I went into Atlantic City last year and that bachelor party when Gaetano went to go get a drink, one of them came up to me and he was like, "Don't get offended, but are you guys swingers?" And I was like, "What?"
You give off swinger vibes, I have to
Do
tell
I
you.
do I fucking give off swinger vibes? Like,
Dee, be honest. Doesn't her and Guy give off swinger vibes? It's mostly her hair and his shirts. Yeah. Yeah. You have swinger hair, and he's got big swinger outfits. Does he shop at, like, Swingers R Us? Where do you
right.
guys get clothes?
Well, I just think it was funny because I think my face, like before I even answered, he was like, "Oh, I'm sorry for offending you." I was like, "Well, you didn't really offend me. I thought it was pretty funny, but Atlantic City is a huge swinger spot."
If only he knew he was talking to the most jealous person on the planet who's still angry over an ass glance from 25 years ago.
I'll fucking cut him. Okay.
Can I get back to what Bird said? I think it's unfair what she said here, and here's why. She's talking about joining, she's talking about dating two people, right? It's different when you're in the couple and you're bringing on a third,
Oh yeah.
right? Different set of circumstances. Because I get it. If I'm like single, I'd be like, all right, yeah, sure. I'll, put two people, no big deal, whatever. I mean, I doubt I'd find two chicks that were into it, but still, you're the free agent. You've got nothing to
Right.
lose. There's no hurt feelings because your partner wants to seek, other, whatever, you know.
Mm. Mm-hmm.
There's websites for poly relationships like Tinder, but for couples.
Yes, there is. That I know. I mean, what?
Uh,
Do you think, and I know we said this before, do you think that any one of our friends in our group would be open to this? Either a threesome now or a poly blah 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 relationship.
it's a great question. First of all, yes, every guy with another chick. Second of all, if we're going to drill down to your real question, if any women would allow it to happen or want to do it, mm,
Hmm.
well, I know I feel like I don't want to blow up any spots here, but I've heard other people in our friend group be approached. What is it? One of them in like New Amsterdam or some shit or Europe. It was somewhere in Europe.
Oh yeah.
You know that story.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
I mean, I don't know. I
I
don't know if it go ahead.
I got a feeling they're like, a story, like you have a story that you know something I don't know.
Actually, um a friend of mine and her husband were in Vegas and she got approached in front of him from another woman.
Yeah,
And
right.
yeah, this was years ago, but obviously she said no and he always was like, "Oh, maybe, you know." But I feel like in our friend group, I don't know. I don't know if anyone actually would go through with it besides me.
Well, you guys are pros, actually. All right. This is developing now with Bird. Uh,
Whoa.
I've had two partners at the same time. It's not just sexual. Poly typically means a relationship. Did they know about it?
Mm.
Because I've known several men who have had multiple relationships with women, but they did not know about it.
Oh, of course.
That seems to be common.
Mhm.
I also I can't keep up a relationship with.
One.
It's
Right. So I mentioned 2.
a lot to handle.
Mhm.
I can't. Yeah, two of them.
Right. You know what I wonder? I know this is going to sound fucked up, but obviously people cheat and they have boyfriends and girlfriends. I wonder if it's easier or it's harder to have a secretive versus an open one. Because the open one, like the other person might want to know things and ask questions and maybe they might give advice like, "Oh, you should do this." And then the secretive one, they're not asking because they don't know. You know what I mean? Like maybe the lying is harder, but is it really hard to keep up two open ones or two secretive or one secretive one?
I think too. I think a secretive one. That's too much.
You think so?
I think that's a lot of lying is a lot.
Yeah.
And that's a series of lies that need to be kept track of. And
Hmm.
that's too much. Like, when you lie to your friends,
Energy.
like, oh, I can't make the July 4th party because of this, whatever.
Whoa, whoa.
It's hard to keep track of those things after a while. Like, I
Yeah, I
forget
know.
what I say, you know?
Right. Bird. Yes, they knew about each other. It was a triad. We were in a relationship together. Bird, I want to know, is it you and two men or is it you and another girl and another guy?
I also want to know if it's you and two chicks because I
That's
feel
what I
like J
Nah,
Steps was a little judgmental there.
I'm gonna go
Yeah.
with another
I'm
guy
with
and
Glenn
another
B.
girl.
It's easier to tell the truth. Can I tell you this too? I think it's harder for a girl to be with two dudes. That's a lot of bitchiness to contend with,
Ooh.
right? We're pretty needy. Like, I know the thing is like, oh,
Yes.
women are pains in the asses and this and that, but truthfully, men are like
Yeah.
just the fucking worst,
Yeah. It's true.
right? And then you got two of them.
Oh, I just what I thought it was. It was me, a woman, and a man. Ooh. Do you have
Mm.
any videos? What's the name of this porno? Because I like it.
What channel is? What's your OnlyFans?
Right.
I'd ask for more details, but I think I watched this video earlier today.
Right.
Um,
Did you go on a cruise and did the man pass away? Janine.
what do you think that these people are like? Well, we're not swingers either, but they're giving off such swinger vibes that maybe
Oh,
we'll see.
I don't think we give off swinger vibes at all. But I am friendly. I am friendly. So
That was one hell of a walk back. All right. Well, I'm curious about Bird. I feel like we need to dedicate a whole entire segment to this. Maybe we will in an upcoming membership episode.
I think Bird is right though. It happens more than you think.
I think it happens way more than we think.
Mhm.
But I think this is the golden era of it,
Yes.
right? Because
It
you
never
got
before has been like this.
totally out in the open.
Right.
I did a double take at the supermarket today because a woman had a pineapple in her thing. And I looked quick and then I had to look back and make sure it wasn't upside down.
And you were like, "Janine, can you fix your pineapple?"
I kind of almost want to do the pineapple upside down thing. And then when people look, it'd be like, get your mind out of the gutter, you fucking sicko. I just accidentally
Oh,
did this.
I should do that. But the supermarket doesn't always have pineapple. I'll definitely do that next time with my kids in the cart too. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. And married couples with kids, how the fuck do they do this shit?
I don't know.
I mean, I don't even get it. I don't even get it. It's an amazing time, though. It's never been a better time to be a swinger, and a
We're
conservative
alive.
one at that.
Right.
Abortion's fucking illegal. They're gonna make the gays not be able to marry anymore. It's gonna be crazy.
Right. Hmm.
Boy, if you're gay right now, you got to be fucking pissed off. I mean, they're coming after you, and people are fucking swinging left and right and shit
Right.
like that. Holy shit. Um, Ricky Martin's got supposedly a crazy secret. This story is kind of developing as we got on the air tonight. So Ricky Martin's manager is suing him for $3 million because she says that he hasn't paid her the longest time. She managed him from 2014 to 2018, and she's trying to get her money, and I guess he wasn't paying, so she filed a lawsuit. And then she pulled one of these. She goes,
Ooh.
and by the way, I helped him through one of the worst moments in his career where, here, let me say, a potentially career ending allegation
Ooh.
threatened him.
Okay. Okay.
That's
I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with sexual abuse
that is a fucking bomb.
of a minor.
You think so?
Yeah. Yep. I remember finding out when he was gay. I could not believe it. I don't know why. Like, hello, Janine. Like, hello, hello.
Mhm.
You couldn't tell from the cock hanging from his mouth. Hello.
I wasn't surprised he was gay, but whatever this is, I can't wait. I mean, this is a scorned person though, where it's kind of
Oh
like, all
yeah.
right, I
So
only
do you
helped
believe
you
them?
through the career-ending allegation that you
Right.
fucking survived.
Do you
Like,
believe that? No, I don't know. It's like that's tough.
I don't know.
Like,
Well,
don't threaten that. You know.
we'll find out if he settles or not. Happy Bobby Bonilla Day. Uh,
Woo! Couldn't care less. Let's go.
for people who don't know, the Mets had a chance to pay Bobby Bonilla $6 million to go
Wow.
away. They decided to pay him $1.2 million over 25 years. Every July 1st, the New York Metropolitans cut Bobby Bonilla a check for $1.2 million instead of just giving him $6 million like 10 years ago.
Why would they do that?
It was Bernie Madoff, believe it or not.
Really? Well, I wonder. Okay.
So Bernie Madoff was promising such huge returns. They decided instead of us forking over $6 million now, the Wilpons, who owned the team at the time, they thought, well, let's knock it down to $1.2 million. And with all the money he's making us, it will have paid for itself. We'll be actually saving money. We won't have to pay the six. Yeah, he'll get more, but we'll be making so much on the return, on the investment, it won't matter to us. And that did not happen.
That failed horribly.
So they've been paying that motherfucker $1.2 million every single year, and every July 1st they have to cut the check.
God, that must be like.
Mm-hmm. All right, did you see this Asian girl? She's in the Bangkok Zoo. She sits on a swing, and an orangutan comes from behind and grabs her hooties and gives her a kiss on the cheek.
Now, why couldn't these things happen to me? I love this story.
This
This is such
molesting,
a heartwarming story.
yeah, this molesting motherfucker. He's just, and she's just giggling her ass off as he's just sitting there, just squeezing away, having a grand old time.
Now that's hysterical.
This
See?
is this is. Go ahead. I'm sorry, G.
No, it's just stories like this that warm my heart.
I was gonna say this is a Janine. This is a J Sab's dream come true. A
Right.
fucking place to work at where there's no HR department. This
There you
is
go.
exactly what you're looking for.
Doesn't matter what you do, what you say, what you squeeze. Okay.
Hey, yeah, you could just go and everybody just like, oh, look how adorable that little fucking orangutan is, as he's just sexually molesting this poor young lady.
I love it.
Good for him, though. I guess it works.
Right. Maybe
Yeah.
I should send that to my husband and be like, hint, hint.
Why don't you be more like this orangutan?
Right.
Ballsy move from the orangutan. I love it.
Right.
All right, this one's a little pervy and disgusting, but a dude got 10 years in Texas, sent to jail because he was having relations with horses.
What?
How the fuck do you get there?
I I could only like guess that you must be really lonely. Like you must have no friends. You must not see anybody or anything. Like he put his penis in the horse.
Yeah,
Ugh.
several. Several from what I understand. Yeah. Yeah. And one so bad that they like fucking whatchamacallit, like they were I apparently he bound their legs, which I was just gonna say, why would you pick a horse? Because they'll kick back and they'll fuck you up.
Right.
But he was tying up their legs.
That's okay. So he thought about it.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
that's
he probably
fucked up.
Googled it.
By the way, I just put the orangutan video in the live chat for everybody who's watching along live with us. Wait, did we get a firm commitment from Bird for a polyamorous
Discussion.
segment
Q&A.
Q&A? Because we have a lot of questions.
Yeah. Bird.
More so, Janine. Like, how do I get started?
Right.
How do I broach the subject with my husband?
How do I get away with this?
How do I get away with this when I've been abusing my husband for 12 years over a look at some girl's rear end?
I'm sorry, it wasn't 12, it was 22, so get
Oh,
it right.
22. Sorry. My
All right,
apologies.
more like, let's see, 21. It's 21.
My sincere apologies. All right, here's another thing I can't get over. Again, it's the golden age of internet porn too. There's a story out there of a checkout girl who quit her job, um, and she became a cam girl.
Oh.
She was doing fairly well and decided, I got a knack for this. Let me get some other people involved. So she got some friends involved. Next thing you know, she's running a mini fucking empire, pulling
Ooh.
in, guess how much a month she claims she's making? She's
Oh.
she's
Oh.
got initially she started with 15 women. She's now just shy of 100 women.
Ooh. I don't 500,000?
She's making 48 grand a month.
Okay, well, that's still good.
So you're right, 500, like about a half a mil a year she's pulling in.
Damn.
What
Okay.
I find fascinating about this is anybody could be a cam girl. Who knew you needed like an agent?
Right.
Like she's pulling 10% off of them because she's like running their, I guess running their accounts or their social. I don't know what the fuck she's doing, but she's like a little mini entrepreneur.
I like it.
It's
See?
amazing to me, again, not just the swinger thing, but the amount of people like, okay, you talk about who in our group would be a swinger. When you go to the supermarket or the PTA meeting, right? Do you ever look around and go, because I've done this with her, it's like, who's going to cheat on who,
Oh,
right?
you
Fun
do
game to
that.
play. Here's another fun game to play next time you're at your church group, right? Look around
Sure.
the room and go, who's paying for porn? Because
Oh, yeah.
all you see are these stories of women making shit tons of money on OnlyFans, on cam sites, and all this shit. Somebody's got to be paying for this shit.
Mhm.
How many people are fucking paying for porn on your block right now?
Well, okay, so I'll be honest with, J Sabs ever work as a checkout person? Yes, I have actually. I worked in Pathmark. Um, it's not so a lot of these people get paid to get like a private message or like just like attention. You know what I mean? Well, you've never done it, so you don't know. Okay. So my friend, I'm not gonna say you don't know this person because I know them from a long time ago. Her husband paid $6,000 to OnlyFans. Yep.
What?
Yep.
For what?
Let me just tell you something. That was my fucking husband.
What would you be more mad about? The porn aspect or the fact that he just
The
blew
porn
6
a-
grand?
the porn aspect.
Yeah? Okay.
Because like I said, I feel like a lot of people go on these websites to get like special treatment from these girls. Cuz let's be honest, like you could just go to any place and just get free porn. This is like, "Oh, hey, how are you?" Like, like it's special messages, it's special pictures. So yeah, I'd fucking kill him.
This
I would honestly, that's grounds for divorce right there. Sorry.
if he okay, let's
Oh, look
dive
at him.
deep.
He's like, "Whoa, whoa, whoa. This is a yes."
I want to know what's is it a cam girl? Is it an OnlyFans? Like if he just paid $5 a month to an OnlyFans, would that be a big is that divorce worthy? Or is it like he's literally paying and chatting with a girl?
That's close. That's close.
My wife just said that's cheating.
Yep. That
You
is
think
cheating.
that's cheating?
Talking to a girl on OnlyFans? Yes. That
Okay.
is.
All right. But say, and I could proudly say I've never done this. I mean, again, I don't get it. Maybe I'm just
Oh, okay.
cheap. Maybe I'm just cheap, but you got free porn everywhere. I don't get
Right.
it. And here's the other thing I don't get about cam girls too. Like it's just them. Like I don't get that. And then also, isn't it they're with like it's not like it's a private thing, right? I mean, isn't there like 100 people watching? Like
No, some of them it's private. Sometimes you set up times with other people to do it. Like, come to my channel at this time. Here's the link for it. Yep.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
But see, all right, but that doesn't make any. Are you sure? Because if I'm the girl, why would I just have one guy when
Because
I can
sometimes
have 400 guys each paying whatever the fuck? It doesn't make sense to sell one ticket versus 400 tickets.
sometimes people pay more for that.
Oh, like you're saying, like one guy will pay 400 people's
Yep.
worth just to fucking have the.
Yep.
I don't. I mean, I don't. Well, see, that really doesn't make any sense to me because then just go get a hooker, go get somebody like that's really there.
I don't know. You have a cock. I don't. So you should be the one explaining it, right?
Technically, you're correct about that, but I don't know. Some episodes you do call me and Frank a pussy an awful lot. So,
That's true. Sorry.
um,
No, I'm not.
this
Sorry.
this is breaking news. This is huge.
What?
Bird has agreed to answer some questions. Bird, we will take this offline and arrange a time to figure this whole thing out. Next thing we have to do is book somebody who's paying an OnlyFans account. I mean, here's the thing too. I understand an OnlyFans. I get that to a degree. I don't get the cam girl thing.
The thing is, though, cam girls don't they kind of do like the same stuff as OnlyFans? Like some of them?
Yeah, I guess they're one and the same, right? But I don't know. Isn't OnlyFans just like I don't? Is there a live aspect to OnlyFans?
Um, see, so I've never been on it, obviously. Um, but there has to be a reason why my friend's husband paid $6,000 for it.
Yeah,
It's not just he's not just subscribing to women's pictures or, monthly. No. I'm sorry. Definitely probably had she probably they probably masturbated to each other online. That's what I really think happened. And she would, talk dirty to him and yeah, that's it.
probably multiple times too. I can't
Oh
imagine
yeah.
you're
Yeah.
dropping 6 grand on one session.
No, and it's probably multiple women too. Yep.
That would make sense.
So, and I built so that's what a lot of people are like, "Wait, is OnlyFans just pictures?" No. And it's because there's definitely a video aspect to it.
But is it that they
Live
do it?
video.
Is it that they do it on OnlyFans, or are they on OnlyFans and then they go, "Oh, join my site, my cam site over here." They're pulling them off of that and putting them on somewhere else.
Like I said, you have a cock, I don't
Yeah,
sometimes.
babe, we have D, babe. We have a lot of unanswered OnlyFans questions. I think we have to budget some money to
I'll help.
investigate.
I'll help.
Look, Janine's willing to help too. We got to find out about the dudes on there. It's only fair.
Mhm.
No, you can't. Janine can. That's part of the show.
Right.
You're restricted. What was I gonna say too? Shit, I had another fascinating point.
It's just
Oh, this is like okay. This is like I don't know if you've ever experienced this because your area of expertise in this particular area is limited. But it's
oh,
like when you went to a strip club
oh no, I know. Go ahead.
and then a guy would be like, "I think she really likes me."
Right.
Nothing ever made me want to smash somebody's face against a concrete pole more than that exact fucking phrase. And that has been uttered to me way more than I care to admit.
I hope not from anyone in our group because I'll really be sad. I'll really be like, I gotta get new friends. Because honestly, like that would make me be like, that's the ultimate straw. That's the
You've got to get new
yeah,
friends, and it has nothing to do with
yeah.
this. But I mean, it's like
You didn't answer my question.
and nor will I. I don't understand why people like need that connection. Just go out and again, it's the time of the swinger. If you're lonely and you can't find anybody, go on the swinger site. You'll find a couple that's
Right.
probably would love to have you.
Right. Paul just asked an interesting question. Is a fleshlight cheating? I personally think that a fleshlight is the lowest of the low that you can go. I really do think,
As far as cheating, or
as far as anything, as
just like an
far,
act?
I think it's like glory hole, fleshlight.
Hold on, now you're starting to hurt feelings. Okay, the people that are very important to me.
He's like, myself included.
Glory hole fleshlight is way under as far as embarrassing moments.
I think the fleshlight is the most disgusting thing. It is the lowest of the low.
What's more embarrassing, a fleshlight or one of those full real person dolls? I think that's more embarrassing.
Nope.
You don't think
Flesh.
that's
Nope. I think if you've got to stick your penis in something that resembles a gina that you can't even go and try to get, no, that's just, it's pure laziness. It's disgusting. You have to clean that out. Blech. Okay.
Oh, okay. Hold on a second. So you have an issue with the hygiene of it.
That's one part of it.
That's
The
not the whole part.
second part is just like, I mean, hello, just take your penis and put it in your hand. That's it. Okay?
Okay, hold on a
Or
second.
just put some peanut butter, and if you have a cat,
Wait a second. I feel like I feel like a big little hypocrisy about to break out here.
oh
What
god,
about a woman and a dildo? That's not fair.
that's
That's
different.
how is that different?
It's different.
That seems
I know. I get slack for this. Gary's saying it. Paul is saying it. Brian is saying it.
wow.
Guys, I'm sorry. To me, that is just like, oh, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I think a blow up doll is worse because that's like, I don't know, even more like pathetic. Yeah, sad that you're pretending it's a whole person.
Look what look what Gary wrote. He wants to she wants JSAP's control our penis commie. Well, I am part Russian, so um yeah, no, I'm sorry. I just think it's the lowest. And I thought you've heard me say this before. No?
Maybe, I don't know. I was just trying to think when you found your husband's that
Oh,
gave you this
oh,
attitude.
if I don't even know what I would do if I ever found one. I First of all, I just think it's just like easy just to take your penis out and use your hand. That's it. That's like just so easy.
Mm.
It's like you're really like thinking about it. Now I gotta go get my fleshlight in the closet, take it out of a box, clean it off, and stick my cock in it. Then I gotta clean it out. Gross.
I never thought
Gross.
about the cleaning out part. That is interesting. I never really took.
Ugh.
I guess when you have one of those dolls too, but we see those things all the time about the people that are like, "Oh, I married the doll and I'm
Yeah.
so happy now." I don't fucking
Yeah.
get it. I think that's pathetic.
That's like serial killer shit. I wonder. I wonder if all the serial killers ever, they all had
Fleshlights.
definitely. I can almost fucking guarantee it. Marilyn Manson? No. Is that his name? No. Charles Manson
Charles Manson.
definitely had a flashlight.
Well, Marilyn Manson too.
Gilgo Beach Killer flashlight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. DJ Shenanigan. What about those sex dolls that cost $5,000? Even worse.
No, I don't think it's worse. I just don't think it is.
Well, what's worse? Like one of those silly blow up dolls that like you literally just blow up like that you see in like every comedy skit, or like one of these $5,000 things. I think the $5,000 thing is even worse
Oh.
because you've committed now $5,000 to this shit instead of like whatever one of those other things costs. I think it's crazy. I really am having a hard time wondering what your friend's husband spent 6 grand on and fucking OnlyFans.
We'll talk about that Monday.
Because I thought like the most expensive thing was like $20.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, so my friend really didn't know too much about OnlyFans, and then I did a little digging, and then I did see that um it's not just pictures. It's not these $20. Women can charge whatever they want to talk to you on there, like a video talk, and like I said, sex acts. I'm sure.
Do you think a lot of like, by the way, I mean, there are a lot of I feel like men get more lonely than women.
Yes. Hence the fucking fleshlights. Go ahead.
Yeah. But I feel like you think there's women out there that are just like talking to dudes, like nothing sexual about it. They're just like talking to lonely dudes.
Um. Yes, I can see that.
Because you always hear like hookers and call girls say that, like, oh, I'll charge like 5 grand for a weekend. And most of the time we don't even have sex. They just want the company.
Right. There's also a big market for like S&M stuff, which is just like nothing sexual, but I'm gonna pay you money to degrade me.
Put that right next to swingers on things that
Um,
I just don't understand.
I think that I would be good at that. What do you think?
No, I don't think you, I think because you're laughing right now. I think you would be like, you want me to do what to your balls? And I think you'd be laughing in these guys. Well, I guess that's part of it, right? You're degrading them. So maybe you would be good at it.
Yeah,
All right.
just
Perhaps.
talking shit to men. Oh yeah, I think I could do that.
All right. Here's something you might be good at: professional bridesmaid.
Oh, okay.
There's a girl on TikTok. Her name is Jen Glantz. She claims that she's a professional bridesmaid and has been a professional bridesmaid in 75 weddings.
Uh,
Which, by the way, was a hilarious movie that uh
yeah.
what's his name is it? Kevin Hart.
Oh, okay.
Kevin Hart. Why was there another one?
Yes, there was with Katherine Heigl.
Oh, was she a professional?
Not a professional, but
Everybody kept asking her to be a bridesmaid.
yes.
Yeah, I don't know what the name of that movie is. 27 Dresses.
Oh my god, you are gay.
um uh no, I'm well, first of all, my man Eddie Burns is in it, and I love that guy, so that's why I watched that movie.
Oh, me too. Oh,
So you like him?
he could get it.
Really? You know, I
Yes.
had Eddie. Did I ever tell you my Eddie Burns story?
Um, he was on your show out.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but
No, go
he
ahead.
he was supposed to do the show, and he didn't. I forgot what the reason was, and we were promoting it all morning, and he didn't come on. You know, he called me later that day. Yeah.
He's a
He
good
called me
guy.
up. He's like, "I'm really sorry, man." He's like, "When can you do it again?" And I'm like, "You literally do not even. You're way. You one of your tweets would promote your. He was because he was playing like a concert out east. Like one of your tweets would promote your shit more. I'm like, you really don't have to. He's like, no, I want to do it. And he came walking in the next day. He said he was going to be there the next time. He fucking came right in.
Oh, he's a good guy.
It was great. He
Yeah.
was fucking great.
I'd
He's a
climb
great
him like a
filmmaker too.
tree. Go ahead.
Yeah, all right. Anyway, so here's Jen Glantz, 75 weddings. Kevin Hart, by the way, did this. He was the best man, though. People would hire him to be the best man. And this is kind of similar to the OnlyFans thing, where if you don't have that like great friend, you
Yeah.
can go out there and hire that great friend.
Right.
But a lot of people are calling bullshit on her because they're saying like she's doing this anonymously, but there she is on TikTok fucking talking about the
Mm.
fact that she's a professional bridesmaid.
Well, just think. Um, there's people who back out.
Yeah.
Um, there's a lot of circumstances that happen where people are just like, I can't do it anymore. So I get it. And then you need that person.
I get it from a standpoint where some women could be awfully demanding and maybe they don't want to put their like best friend or their sister through that shit.
Right.
Then just hire this person to be your fucking,
Right.
to get everything
Easy enough.
exactly the way you want.
I like it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That yawn means it's time to go.
Yeah.
Where is Frank? What's going on with Frank?
All right. So I have a theory.
Okay.
Are you waiting? Are you ready for this?
I'm ready for the Frankie C theory on where's Frankie C. I'd also like to see some theories in the chat from people.
I personally think that he caught the big C and does not want to tell any of us.
Bombshell. Bombshell. You think he's got the viddy vids?
I think so. I think it got him because he finally went out of his house in the first 2 years and 3 months.
Mm-hmm.
I think he has it. Okay.
It would blow a hole in his vaccine theory. That
Right.
you know,
Right.
that's interesting. That's
I
interesting.
really do think that I think he does have it.
Has he risked to your 4th of July gathering?
Yes, he has. And they're not coming.
Oh, when you said yes, he has, I thought you were gonna
I
say
know.
he's coming.
Nope.
He's not coming.
No. What do
Interesting.
you think?
Interesting. Very interesting. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him. Both times, Frank's usually pretty good. If he has something to do, he will say really early, you know.
And to tell you why.
Yeah, very secretive this time around.
That's why I definitely think that he has it.
Do you think that his wife found his fleshlight and he's just been dealing with the fallout of this?
Well, let me tell you, if I found my husband's fleshlight, he would not be able to do a podcast for weeks, maybe even months.
You treat him like that
So,
dude was treating horses down in Texas?
right.
Yeah, I get it.
Come here, let me tie up your legs and bend over. What?
I bet you it's hard to get caught with a fleshlight because your wife would smack the shit out of you with it and it probably fucking hurt real bad.
Right. Besides being disgusting. Right.
Yeah. What I find is hilarious about this is in the early days of podcasting in general, that is basically how every podcaster survived, is doing live reads for fleshlights.
Oh my God. See, okay.
Do you remember that?
Full circle.
10 years ago, it was the fleshlight and it was what's the company that sells like the biblical couple that sells all the sex toys.
Oh God.
What the fucking Apple
Literally.
in the Jesus Christ, I'm losing my mind. Adam and Eve.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, every read was a fucking Adam and Eve read.
You know what? I sent my mom an Adam and Eve catalog and she got so mad at me.
Oh, thank God. I thought you were gonna say horny. Go ahead.
So, yeah, that's it. I just sent her one and she was like, "What did you send me?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" And she's like, "You're disgusting." I was like, "Phyllis, please." She's like, "Your father circled every fleshlight in that book."
That's why you can't stand. Now it all makes sense.
Right.
Now it's all coming together.
Right. You got it.
Was Frankie C one of the drivers of that truck with the dead people in Texas? It's a good question.
Who knows?
Could be. Could be.
Would it be surprising? No. No.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know. All I know is we've been trying to drop the Frankie C designed merch for the last 2 weeks, and we haven't been able to because he hasn't been on.
Right.
And we also have Who Knows J Sab's Better trivia that we haven't been able to play that either for the last 2 weeks.
I wonder who's gonna. I think that Anthony's gonna bomb because he doesn't really give a shit.
Yeah. I don't know the names of your kids, so
Oh God.
it's gonna be hard.
Right. That's what she said.
There you go. No 4th of July show. That's not what the troops would have wanted. So
No.
we'll respectfully take that day off and love America. We're gonna hug bacon on that day. You know what I mean? We're gonna deny somebody an abortion. All the things that Americans like to do, we're gonna take part in.
We're gonna give out party fleshlights for everybody,
Yeah.
even the 9-year-old boy.
Well, first of all, when you're first figuring it all out, you will do damn near anything. Forget
I'm
fleshlights.
sure. Before we go, did you hear that Netflix actually had an outage last night because of Stranger Things?
No, is that right?
Yes. I don't know. Do you watch Stranger Things or no?
No.
Okay. It's an amazing show.
Is it really?
I think it's probably one of the best shows I've ever seen. Ever. Okay? So, the 4th season came out, um, about a month ago, and they had, like, a part 2 of the 4th season that came out last night at midnight, this morning at midnight, whatever. There was so many people trying to get on this, it froze Netflix for a half an hour.
Wow.
Th
Wait,
That's never happened before.
the 4th season came out last night? I thought it was out a couple of weeks ago.
The first part. They had a
Oh,
second part come out last night.
what do they drop, like 6 episodes every time or 4 episodes or something?
Um, they dropped, I believe it was 6 episodes, but they're not, so this season, some of the episodes were an hour and a half long.
Wow.
Right. So
I
they
heard
own Go ahead.
I
Go
heard they're taking people in crazy different directions this season.
Right.
Okay.
Um, but the 2 episodes that dropped, there's only 2 episodes that dropped last night, and one of them is 2.5 hours long.
What?
Yeah.
What are they doing?
It's
It's good?
it's so good that I have to leave here and we have to watch it as
Wow.
soon as yeah.
Should we do Stranger Things? Jay Sams is telling better than Sopranos?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh my god, she says better than The Sopranos.
Oh, look at this. Trust her on shows and J Sabs we trust. Thank you. No, it's a very, very good show.
Wait, that wasn't even Brian's best line of the show. His best line was Frankie C, more like Frankie no C.
But that's a dad joke.
Because he's never here. I get it.
Mhm.
Fuck, you think it's that good? Yeah, 4 seasons. What are we talking about? Because we need a show. We're fucking dying. My
Oh, well,
wife and
then
I
you
have to
need
talk to each other.
okay. Do you like The Goonies?
No, I don't even remember the Goonies.
So it's like some of that, I feel like it's kinda like the same feel as that. It's very good. It's very good. And there's like a little like horror aspect, but it's not like Freddy Krueger horror. It's more like it's suspenseful. It's good. Watch it. Watch it.
Bird says she started watching Flight Attendant because of you, and it's great.
Oh, thank you, Bird.
And I don't want to assume here, but I'm guessing that she started banging a couple because of you too, but I'm not 100% sure. But I think
That she
that's
met on a cruise.
that she.
And she was like, "Do you have a boat?" Oh, okay.
It's the
Do you
craziest
have
thing. We just went back to their boat for more drinks, and then next thing I knew, I
right.
was in a relationship.
Do you have a boat and 2 dogs that you want me to see on your boat? Okay. I
Did
still
they
cannot believe you wouldn't have done that, but okay.
did they say they had a dog on their boat? That's why you went back to their
Yes,
boat?
I said last show or whenever, I said they were talking about their dog and they were like, "Do you wanna come meet our dogs and we have more drinks?" And I was like, "Okay.
Holy shit. You would have
Don't
walked
tempt me with a good time."
you would have walked right into that white Astro van for candy and when you were fucking 10.
Uh, "My mommy said to go with you. You're my mommy's friend? Okay."
Do you remember that shit when we were in grammar school? When they used to show you those videos, like your mom sent me to pick you up, and like that was like the most horrific. I have fucking nightmares about that shit still to this day.
Mm. Sometimes me and Katana role play with that, but go ahead.
DJ Shenanigan says I shouldn't do Stranger Things. Says it's silly.
Oh my DJ, come on.
You did say it was better than The Sopranos. I did take down
I know.
your credibility in my eyes a little bit.
Look, this is The Sopranos, like, pretty much every episode. Oh, Tony in his fucking, bathrobe. Oh, give me the gobble okay? Oh, that's it.
You know, it wasn't. I watched that show for like 3 years, and I'm like, I don't understand the gabagool thing. Everybody's making a big deal about. And then somebody sent me like a supercut, and then I realized, oh, holy shit, they really do mention gabagool in almost every
They do.
episode,
They do. So,
especially those early ones.
right. So, I keep what did he say? Just
Gary asks Bird if she ever saw the movie The Muse. Greatest movie of all time. One of the greatest movies of all
um Anthony, don't do it. Okay. Don't compare the two. What two?
time. Oh, Sopranos and Stranger
Oh
Things.
no, you can't compare them because they're two different types of shows. They are.
I need a good show to get because we finished The Offer. The Offer was so good.
I didn't see that one.
That's on Paramount Plus. It's the one about how they got The Godfather together. It's really fucking good.
Um
And then
do
we just
Stranger
haven't.
Things. It's a good
Is it
it's
funny? Is it like
it is funny. It's like it's a good summer series. It
this is
is.
for how long is it going to take me? What's a typical season? 10 episodes? Are they a half hour each, an hour each?
They're like 47 minutes each or so.
That's pretty exact. I could do 47 minutes.
Um, Let me see. I think they're quick. It's not half an hour quick, but it's quick. Let me see.
What do I have to commit to this show? Like, am I going to be hooked in episode 1 or do I have to go 4 episodes in before I like it?
I think you're gonna be hooked in one. Yeah, the first season is 8, 47 minutes. Oh, I was right. 51. Season 2 is 9. Season 3 is 8. It's good. Do it, man. Do it.
Better Call Saul. Robin says, you know which one I always wanted to watch? The Wire.
Yeah, I've never
Never
seen
watched.
that one either.
Yeah, never. I would never watch Breaking Bad.
Oh, that one's a good one.
I got a lot to get
Did
into.
you ever see Sons of Anarchy?
No,
That one, I wasn't sure if I was going to like. I was like, nah, I'm not interested. And then we started watching it. And I was like, hooked.
really.
Oh yeah. Hmm.
Hmm. I got to get my parents a better show too. My parents are watching like Lifetime movies.
Ugh. Game of Thrones.
I never watched Game of Thrones.
My mind is blown.
Yeah, I never watched it. I know I'm such a big HBO guy. I missed it.
That's a it's a good one. It's a good one. Um, Breaking Bad and Sons. I watched them about 6 years ago. So,
Yeah, no, but really, I'm worried about my parents. My dad's like, yeah, we're watching Lifetime movies. I'm like, what are you
ugh.
doing? He's like, well, they're on Netflix. I go, there's like 1,000 great movies on
Right.
Netflix. Why are you
No.
watching Lifetime movies?
No.
And you know what's hysterical about that? You pass some of those sometimes when you're really going deep, and you're like, who watches this shit? And then you pick up your parents from the airport, and they're like, you know, what's good? Those Lifetime movies on Netflix.
Did you see the one about the small town
Yeah,
Christmas movie?
they were watching this one show about a horse farm, and I don't even know where the fuck it was, like Calgary or some shit. And I'm like, what? Who cares? Like,
Ugh.
who gives a shit about this? Like, they didn't put the horses in the trailer the right way. Now the horses are dying. I'm like, I want to be in the trailer the wrong way. That's how fucking painful this show is.
Right. Please put me on a trailer right now. See, DJ, he does agree with me. Breaking Bad and Game of Thrones is a must. Yes. Hmm.
All right.
Sorry.
Nothing beats the Sopranos, though. I still feel like Sopranos is on top of that mountaintop.
That's your ultimate favorite show ever?
That is the greatest show like ever. Like there's not a better show than the Sopranos. There's just not. It's
Wow.
funny, it's serious, it's like about family, it's captivating, it's fucking great. That and The Office as a comedy is good too.
Okay,
All
I
right.
like. Yep.
We've got to go, J Sabs. This is your fourth yawn. My fleshlight just got delivered by Amazon. You know what I found out? Because I'm spending a lot of time with my mother.
Oh boy.
My wife always used to go, we can't order sex toys on Amazon because your mom's gonna see. Because we bought them. Where did we buy them? What is it called? Prime or something. We paid for their Prime. So now all our stuff is just entangled, right?
Right.
So so I keep teasing my wife. Like, I'm going to buy like the biggest dildo and fucking send it to the house just so my mom will see, and think that it was you. My mother tells me, I thought she was getting emails. Her Alexa that we got for her so that she can get like the weather and listen to music and shit. Her Alexa tells her, like audibly goes, "You have a package delivery. Would you like to know what's in it?" And then like we'll read out all the shit. So I'm like, I'm definitely buying you a double-headed dildo.
Oh,
And
definitely.
fucking, you gotta do that. But I gotta I gotta teach my dad how to film it because I just want to hear Alexa tell my mom about a double-headed dildo that my wife ordered.
She'd be like, "Oh, that's it. Oh." You think your
Exactly.
mother would know what a fleshlight is or no?
Um, I don't know, but I will say
Oh boy.
you asking my mom what the most perverted things that you're aware of are would be a fucking hilarious episode that I would never want to watch, but I'd be happy to produce. Like I would not want to
Me?
see it, but yeah, you talking to my mom,
Oh, your mom. I thought you talking. Thought it was me talking to my mom. Okay.
your mom, forget it. Your mom is numb to your fucking perversions. But if you were like, "Oh, do you know what a fleshlight is, or do you know what this is? Do you know what that is?" I think that would be fucking hilarious. I mean, I'd never watch it, but I feel like that would be.
Let's
I
do
feel
it.
I feel like that would be over the top entertaining as fuck.
Okay.
Who else too? Maybe trying to think who else
You know
mom was.
who? You know who? My boyfriend. My older gentleman boyfriend.
Yeah, maybe. You know who I was gonna say is our buddy Ray, the cop, his mom.
Oh yeah, that's another one too.
That would be equally as like she'd be like, "What the fuck is going on here?"
You know what's funny? My mom didn't even flinch. Like a couple of months ago, I sent my mom and my dad condoms
Mhm.
through Amazon, and she was like,
I didn't even know you could order condoms through Amazon. Oh, I think I remember you telling me this though.
and yeah, and she was like, "Oh, would you send me?" Like she didn't even flinch, and I'm like, "Ah, fuck, I can't even get them that way."
She just used them. She's first of all, she's got a lot of swinger couples moving to that house from what I hear.
Right,
So I'm sure they went through them no issues.
right. They're like, "Oh, okay, we need another pack." Okay.
All right, that's it for us. You got anything else, Jay Sabs?
No, we'll see about Frankie and his schmovid.
We'll have to see. I have a sneaking suspicion you may be correct. You might be
If
correct.
if I'm correct.
Cause I did shoot him a message privately and I was like, "Are you okay? Cause you really don't miss two in a row,
Right.
you know?"
We'll see. We shall
I,
see.
I don't know. I think he's dead and it's his wife texting us till she figures it
Right.
all out. That's what I personally think. But
Because she
it could be
found his
totally
fleshlight.
she found his flashlight.
Don't be an asshole. Don't own a fleshlight. See what happens.
All right, we'll catch you guys in the next one. Don't forget to become a member. Don't forget to buy some Jumpstart Coffee Company. Have a happy 4th of July. We will catch you guys on